What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike. Welcome back to another movie review. Now, this is going to be a movie review on Emergency. If you're a fan of movie reviews, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post movie reviews, you get them. Now, this is an Amazon Prime movie. It just released almost 2 weeks ago, and I just got done watching it. I think it was a pretty good movie, man. It definitely shows how people are affected getting pulled over by the police and stuff like that. One of the main characters, he was really going through it after an encounter with the police, but the description for this movie reads, "Ready for a night of legendary partying? 3 college students must weigh the pros and cons of calling the police when faced with an unexpected situation." I'm going to give this movie a 7 out of 10. Now, the main cast in this movie is RJ Cyler, who plays Sean, Donald Elise Watkins, who plays Kunle, Sebastian Chackin, who plays Carlos, Sabrina Carpenter, who plays Maddie, Maddie Nichols, who plays Emma, Madison Thompson, who plays Alice, and Diego Abraham, who plays Raphael, who is Carlos's cousin. Now, basically, Sean and Kunle, they're best friends, and they have a roommate named Carlos or whatever. They go home, they're getting ready to go out, to go to some parties and stuff. They're trying to hit all these college parties all in one night. But they find this girl on the floor who is unconscious. They have no idea who this girl is. They've never seen her before in their lives. They go to ask Carlos who this girl is. He has no idea who she is. So they're just wondering who this girl is, how she got there and stuff like that. She starts throwing up. So Kunle, he tries to turn her over and keep her on her side so she doesn't choke to death. Pretty much the whole movie, man, they're trying to avoid cops. They're trying to do their best to get this girl to the hospital. They got her in their van. They're trying to drive and do their best to get her to the hospital as quick as possible. She's just super unconscious. She doesn't know what's going on. She keeps waking up, every now and then, saying some stuff, slurring her words and stuff. They don't know if, she's just super drunk or if she's been roofied or what. Later on in the movie, we end up finding out her name is Emma, but Maddie, who is her sister, is looking for her, and she's with her friends, Alice and Raphael. They're thinking about calling the cops because she's missing. They have no idea where she is. Maddie tracks her sister's phone. They try to go find her. The unrealistic thing about this movie is Maddie and her friends kept almost running into Sean and Kunle and them. It's like they came close every time, but they never caught up to him. That's unrealistic because if this was real life, Maddie and them would have been to the van in time. But that's not how it went down in this movie. Sean wants to stop at his brother's house to borrow his brother's car because they got a tail light out. They were originally just going to drop this girl off at the party and act like nothing happened, but there was people at the party that kept throwing stuff at them, so they had to hurry up and drive away, and something hit the back of their van and it caused one of the taillights to go out. When they finally realize it, they decide they want to go to his brother's house to borrow his car. It doesn't even work out because he tries to lie to his brother, and then his brother ends up finding the truth because Carlos brings the girl in and stuff, and she throws up everywhere. They all find out she's underage, and it just does not work out. So they have to keep on driving the van. But as they're leaving Sean's brother's house, Maddie and them are pulling up on the bike. They don't reach the van in time. That's what I'm saying when I say it's unrealistic. Because if this was real life, Maddie probably would have caught up to the van in time. They were just trying to make this drag out as long as possible. But I still enjoyed it. I really did. Now, later on, they're driving in the middle of nowhere. They're by some woods and stuff. And they crash the van because she wakes up in the back seat and she has no idea who they are. So she starts freaking out. Carlos and her start fighting in the back seat. She hits them and stuff, and it causes them to crash the van. So they're looking for her. They finally find her up in a tree. And Maddie and them pull up once again on the bikes. And they see them carrying her sister to the van. So they're wondering what the hell is going on. They're wondering if her sister's being kidnapped or what. So they call the police. But Maddie walks up to the van and she starts freaking out, confronting them. And they're trying to explain the situation. They're trying to say that this girl wound up in their house. They have no idea who she is. they were just trying to help her. They were trying to get her to safety, to the hospital. Maddie doesn't believe them. Eventually, they all end up working together. They all end up getting in the van, trying to get her to the hospital. But Sean said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out. He went to a party on the bike, man. He left them because he was not trying to deal with the police. He was already too high. He was drunk and everything. He was not trying to deal with the police at all. Because just think about it, man. 2 black men, a Hispanic man, and an unconscious white girl. Sean was just not trying to be there at all. So Carlos drives. Kunle's in the back. He's trying to give her CPR because she's not breathing. She's getting cold and stuff. And it's just a messed up situation. They end up getting pulled over, man. The police are chasing them. They're just running. They're not even stopping because they're trying to hurry up and get her to the hospital. The police are on their ass. They end up getting to the emergency room, and there's cops that block them in and stuff. There's like 4 cop cars. It's a real messed up situation, man, because when they open the door to get out the van, the cops are on their ass, pointing guns and everything. And Kunle got the worst of it. He got a gun to his head. He got his face shoved into the concrete. He was freaking out, crying and stuff. The police had the rest of them on the sidewalk just sitting there. They finally get to explain what happened. They get the girl some medical attention, and then the cops tell them that they can leave. And then the cops said next time just call 911 if you find somebody unconscious. But that's what they were afraid of. They were afraid the cops would not believe them. That's really what Sean was scared of more than anything. Sean just went to some parties. He was just kicking it and vibing and stuff. But you can tell that he was worried about everybody else. Towards the end of the movie, though, we see Maddie and Emma. They come to Kunle's house, and they're trying to apologize and stuff. They give him a little gift basket. Maddie's trying to read an apology note and stuff. He kind of just slams the door in her face. They're all there together, kind of just having a good time, celebrating and stuff. Your boy Kunle's going to Princeton. They're just having a great time, just some friends and stuff. And there was also a moment where we see Kunle and Sean in the school lab. And Kunle went to go check on his babies to see if they were still alive or whatever. I don't know what he was checking on exactly, but I remember him saying they were babies. And Sean apologizes for not being there for him. And then Kunle breaks down, man. He's in tears and everything. He says, I didn't know what I could do at that moment, man. I was froze. The cops had me in the concrete. My face was down. They had a gun to my head. I had no idea what to do. He said, look, I don't even blame you for not wanting to come. I don't blame you for leaving like that. And it was just, an emotional moment. The 2 best friends were just apologizing and stuff. And Sean said that he was happy that Kunle got into Princeton. And, they're just having a moment. But it was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. It had me laughing. It was funny. It was emotional. It was just a really good movie, man. I always enjoy the stuff that Amazon Prime puts out. But if you guys have seen it, comment your thoughts down below. What did you think? Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all movie reviews in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.